Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna has slammed the Kenya Forest Service for sidelining Kenyans on key development projects in forest amid controversy surrounding the construction of a hotel inside the Ngong forest. Sifuna has said KFS only involves the public when the service is embroiled in controversy and public outrage online, citing previous concerns about Karura Forest. The Kenya Forest Service clarified that the ongoing construction in Ngong forest is a bush eco camp made up of tents and semi-permanent infrastructure, which has undergone public participation in collaboration with the Community Forest Association, and key stakeholders endorsed the project.
Is that they never tell the public when they are planning to do something, or engage even the stakeholders in the community when they are developing plans for anything to do with our forests. You will wake up one day and the Karura forest is trending, they are cutting trees, they have not told anybody, and then they come and tell you they were harvesting mature trees. Now, Honorable Speaker, they have gone into Ngong Road Forest, and out of the blue, somebody is building a hotel in the middle of the forest without telling anybody. Honorable Speaker, it takes the locals there, the people, the neighbors, to raise the alarm and say there's something that is happening in the forest.
Pearl Newsbeat.
The government will foot all medical and mortuary expenses for victims of the Mathare 4B fire tragedy that left 6 people dead and scores displaced. Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku revealed this, adding that the state will also supply building materials to families who lost their homes and extend support to reconstruct 2 churches that were gutted by the blaze.
All the bills, hospital bills, sawari ambao wako hospitali, yeye na serikali yake ya Kenya atashughulikia hizo bills zote. Amina. Gharama ya wale ambao familia ile wamefiwa, all the burial expenses, he will take care of that.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, NCIC, has warned of a wave of Wetu syndrome in the country, where political outfits have been formed to spearhead tribal agendas. NCIC Chairperson Samuel Kobe said the pattern is worrying, as it could lead to further division and political intolerance. This as he announced the summoning of the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua over his remarks regarding the 2007-2008 post-election violence.
We extend the same warning to all other leaders who have in the past been peddling hateful and insightful utterances. The 2027 general elections, we have observed with deep and growing concern the early signs of political mobilization along ethnic lines. This is a rollback of the democratic gains in the run-up to and after the 2022 elections, which were essentially issue-based.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And Kenya's immediate former Principal Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Macharia Kamau, has cautioned against the sidelining science in governance and public decision-making, warning that such exclusion poses a major threat to Africa's development. During his acceptance speech following the conferment of an honorary doctorate of science by the University of Pretoria, Ambassador Kamau emphasized the critical role of scientific knowledge in shaping sustainable and equitable futures. The veteran diplomat, who served as the country's permanent representative to the United Nations, described science not just as a tool but as a real and living force for good. Ambassador Kamau further urged policymakers to embrace science in policy formulation to help combat poverty, disease, climate change and injustice.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Public transport operators have appealed to county governments to urgently set up more parking lots to ease operations and reduce turnaround time between trips. The concerns were raised during a road safety sensitization forum attended by the National Transport and Safety Authority (NTSA) officials. Motorists have decried the chronic shortage of designated parking areas, which forces many to park along roads, causing congestion and safety risks. They urged both county and national governments to collaborate on building structured parking facilities, especially in major cities.
Na watu wetu tumejaribu sana kuelimisha, tumeweza pia kuwapeleka paka wale ambao wanatii sheria, kama wanasomesha upande wa sheria NTSA, Tumeongea na traffic ambao pia wanalinda hizo sheria, na tumejaribu kuwa train, na haswa kitu ambayo inafanya hizo accident kuwe ni ignorance na negligence ya madereva.
Changamoto inayokumba wafanyabiashara ni kupeana conducive environment ya kufanya biashara, na serikali pia isimame na sisi ili tunapokuwa na challenges tukiwaambia wapate njia ya kutuhudumia ili tupate njia mzuri ya kuendeleza biashara zetu.
Finally, across the borders, 2 Israeli embassy staff have been killed outside a Jewish museum in downtown Washington, D.C., according to the U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. The victims, a man and a woman, were shot while exiting an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum, adding that the incident appears targeted. The shooting happened at around an area with numerous tourist sites, museums, and government buildings, including an FBI's Washington field office. Reports indicate that multiple employees of the Israeli embassy were at a museum event at the time.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.